And that was Phil Collins with Genesis, Invisible Touch, a 103.5 John X Lulu station. What's up, y'all? Drum Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, jumping into our hot tub time machine to the 80s again. And, we've heard Peter Gabriel now. We've heard Phil Collins. What you did not know is that they both had a connection. Oh. An interesting one, because they were both seen. That would actually be really interesting. Can you imagine being that family table with like these Legends? Two? Yeah, they'd be like, all right, guys, just sing a song. What do you got? At the same time, I would hate to be like one of the brothers or cousins, because I'd be like, John, what are you doing? Well, I'm a code monkey, But nonetheless, no, it was not. They were both lead singers in a band. In fact, it was the same band. Oh. Genesis. In fact, probably one of the best bands of the 80s. I believe it was Peter Gabriel who founded the band when he went on to have a very successful solo career. He was kind of like, I got bigger things to do. Phil Collins came in during that time. He was a drummer. And they're like, you know what? You can sing too. You're pretty good. Why don't you become the lead singer? And he did. And they went on to even bigger success with Genesis.
What?
I have to say, they had some of the best songs. Like, one of my favorite songs was the first one I've ever heard from them. This was it. It was a chart topper. Quintessential 80s for me. It was such a good song. Even to this day, I can even imagine it. I wish it had more radio play. But other than that, I'm like, babe, you're going to love this song. Create your own
radio for...
Yes. You know what? I bet you... I think that's called Spotify. It's called Spotify, baby.
No, but with your own voice.
I can have my own radio station. This is what this is. This is kind of like us. Hey, you guys, what's coming up next is Genesis with Invisible Touch, a beautiful, awesome, perfectly 80s song that my wife hasn't heard, and she's going to be exposed for the first time. And you're just my sidekick who just goes, yeah, big boy.
That's right.
All right, let's do this. By the way, want to see some more Wicked Wild reactions, make sure you subscribe.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show only for my fans. They're just filming at each other.
I remember this little camcorder.
I never experienced that.
Pout, baby, pout, pout.
I think they were very short, though. Like, you could only do like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
Love the sound. This is Lisa had hair too. Tell you this song, right? Every beat.
Oh.
Right? On the mark.
Favorite.
Right?
It has that good energy to it.
It's the perfect hook. Every note is a deliberate choice. Every sound is just perfect. This was the perfect song. I'm going to say it right now, right? Top 5 for me. I never thought about it before because I know I have my top 5 songs. This one now has entered that chart for sure. Because like every time I hear it, like it's perfect. It always sounds fresh. I don't feel like it could ever get old.
Love their voice.
Even this part with the keyboard sounds. Oh.
This music video.
And that was Phil Collins with Genesis, Invisible Touch, a 103.5 John X Lulu station.
Woot, woot. That's my part.
That was fantastic.
Oh, that was so good.
Really
I love it.
And just to think, had Peter Gabriel decided, I'm going to stay with the band, Phil Collins would have just been the drummer the whole time. He doesn't even want to drum. He's walking around
just
like,
walking
who's
around
drumming if
having
you're
fun.
walking around goofing around?
Yeah, goofing around.
Right? He's such a good lead singer. I mean, his voice is so good. How could they not make him lead singer? He could have been stuck. Life could have been different. In the multiverse, we could have been the one where Phil Collins was nothing but the drummer.
Some you gotta have to pick, right? You have too much gift. So you pick which one you love.
He probably would have
the
left Genesis
most.
at some point. Yeah, if he wasn't going to be the lead singer, right? If he wasn't going to be a starting quarterback, he would have gone on to become one on another team for sure. I'm almost certain he has probably like a record for something. This guy is one of 3 artists who had #1 singles as both a solo artist and a band member. He's the only guy who has a #1 single and a #1 album at the same time. Multi-platinum over 2 decades.
Wow.
Academy Award winner, Grammy winner, and Golden Globe winner.
What?
Seriously, he's amazing. The band was amazing. Honestly, every one of these
Every
band
one
members,
of
yeah,
them.
The sound was just right.
The chemistry between all of them. It's just
Exactly
like-
right. Perfect Storm, The Invisible Touch. I even remember the album cover because I bought the cassette. One of my first cassettes I ever bought.
Really?
Yeah, I came back to the U.S. I was in Asia at the time, and I came back like I want this cassette. This song is so good. I don't even know what the rest of the songs were. It was because of this song.
Wow.